So the last step is actually creating the box plot. And this is quite nice because it validates a lot of the results that we have already worked out. So I'm going to just copy this again into our Excel and we can have it here. So create the box plot and insert the image. So when it comes to creating a box plot, we're actually creating the box plot of this data. A lot of students go back to the 5 number summary. That is not where we're collecting the data from. We're creating a box plot of this data here. So we highlight the data and we go to insert. And the box plot you will find in under the statistics graphs. So you see it's not obvious there, you have a histogram, but if you drop down, you get a box and whisker, and that's the same as a box plot. I'm going to move this all the way down here. And we can just leave it down here where we can see it a little bit better. So drag that down here. Okay. So what this is a box plot of box plot of resting heart pulse, and it's in beats per minute. And what we have here is if we add a title to this one here, we don't need anything on this. We can just leave that alone. We can delete this and we can delete this one. But we can put a title on this here so that we know what we're reading. So this one here is the resting heart, the resting pulse rate. Now my capital letters are on there. Let's see, resting pulse, and this is beats per minute here. Okay, so what's interesting about this is this value here. This little dot here represents the outlier. And you can see we do have an outlier at 99, which our calculations told us that we probably had from our when we were doing our outlier calculation. So that's been validated. The other thing we can see here is this line is a median value and this X is actually the average. So if I right click on these and I add data labels, you can see that it's saying here that the average is 67.7. Now if we scoot back up, we got our average or our mean to be 67.7. The median value should be 64.5. And you can see the median value here is 64.5. You get your quartiles as well here. And we now have a new maximum that's not an outlier, which is 82, because we consider that to be an outlier. But we still have the same minimum and the quartile values are the same. So the box plot actually graphing it can validate all of your previous calculations, which is quite nice. And then I can copy that and paste that in for my box plot in here. And you can then go and input your file, insert your file up here so that you have it for working on the next question. So we're going to do question 3 and 4 in the one Excel file here.